Jon Jones is in trouble with the law once again, seemingly something that's unavoidable for him. I am AJ, welcome to the channel. So today, Jon Jones was charged with 2 misdemeanors. You can see it on the screen. It was involving a UFC anti-doping agent who claimed Jon Jones was very aggressive towards her and even assaulted her. Now, he has 2 of these charges pending. They could equal fines of like $500 to $1,000 with a misdemeanor, or potentially him doing a year in jail at the maximum, less than a year in jail, I guess. So maybe 11 months and 29 days or something like that. It's a weird situation because I remember hearing about this back in March and then it went silent. Jon Jones actually released a video which showed him with the drug testing agents on the day to like try and prove his innocence. We'll show the video here. And I'm also going to talk about some weird Jon Jones seemingly drunken tweets, which he dropped a few days ago. But let's first look at the charges and let's look at the side of the woman who's, allegedly accusing Jones of the assault side of the story. And then, we'll look at the video and we'll get to our own conclusion. So, the woman's name, Crystal Martinez. She said Jon Jones was agitated when he was unable to provide a urine sample. It was a UFC drug testing agent. And then it was an opportunity for him to do a blood test instead. I'm assuming that he got mad about that he didn't want to do the blood test. He was like, no, I don't want to do it. Who knows exactly what time of the day? I don't have the details on all of that. But what I do know is Martinez claims that Jones was saying if they had money that he was going to sue them. So it seems that Jon Jones felt that these drug testing agents, or specifically this woman, Mrs. Crystal Martinez, was not following protocol and was doing things that were maybe against the rules. I don't know, coming in too harsh, bad time. I don't know. Normally, from what I know, USADA agents of the past, they got no rules they got to follow. They show up to your door anytime. You give them what they want, or you got a failed drug test on hand, or you got dodging a test on hand, and you might even get suspended just for that. Now, she made a claim that Jones grabbed her phone and started recording them. This is weird to me because grabbing her phone and recording them, why would he use her phone? Does she mean that he grabbed her phone and then he started recording with his phone? It's weird to put those together. You get what I'm saying? Like, doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would he grab her phone and start recording them? Why would he record on her phone? She could just delete the video. Even if she was doing something wrong, why would he do that? That doesn't make a lot of sense. But suppose he grabbed the phone. Was she recording him and he didn't like that? So he grabbed the phone and she's not telling the full story? Definitely a possibility. Now, Martinez told police she was terrified with Jones standing less than a foot away from her during the incident. She was afraid that Jones might hit her, and she contemplated terminating the drug test and leaving the property. But seeming that Jon Jones did finish the drug test. So weird. And we got the video. I'm going to play the video after I read Jones' statement. Jones said, I was recently visited by testers while I was celebrating a birthday and taking a nap. Okay, Jon Jones, you got to pick one, my man. Taking a nap or celebrating a birthday. You can't be doing both. Is he sitting at the table as they're blowing out the candles, knocked out, sleeping? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't get that. Was he taking a nap during the party? Doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's nonsensical. What do you mean having both? I mean, I have an uncle that falls asleep everywhere, so maybe he's like that, and he was taking a nap in the middle of the birthday party. I don't know. Blowing out candles and he's sleeping? I don't know. Now, upon waking up, I was caught off guard by the unprofessionalism and protocol by one of the testers. So this to me means Jon Jones felt that maybe she was putting too much pressure, but you're going to get pressed. You have to give them what they want. So what is the unprofessionalism? Was she a biatch? Did he not like her attitude? Did she say something rude? Did she have a, RBF and he didn't like it? Did she have a rude tone that pissed him off? We know Jon Jones had a lot of trouble with the law before, so it's easy to say guilty until proven innocent with him. But we got to take a step back and look at this non-biasedly. Like, her story's not at an upgrade. Now, granted, Jones saying he was celebrating a birthday and taking a nap is weird too, but we got to look at both sides. Now, Jones said it caused frustration for him, which led him to use profanity. So I'm assuming the lady was rude and Jon Jones was pissed off about it. Obviously, Jones is a dangerous guy when he's intoxicated and stuff like that, or maybe if he's a little bit sleepy. We've seen Jones assault his fiance in the past, and there's been some bad Jon Jones situations, and he's been, jailed before. He's failed drug tests. He's had a lot of legal trouble. So you have to kind of put him in a bracket where it's like, he might be guilty. She might be onto something. Or it might be a miscommunication. I don't know, a misunderstanding. Or Jon Jones maybe had a right to be pissed off, but he still's got to give them what they want. He said he wants to emphasize at no point did he threaten anyone. I guess, technically speaking, she doesn't even claim that he made any threats, though. She said that he asked if they have money, he'll sue him, and grabbed her phone. Grabbing the phone is a legality thing. That's a bit of an assault, technically. But he said at no point he threatened anybody or got in anyone's face or raised his voice. He said he engaged in no form of assault, and he said it's fake news. So he's saying, listen, don't believe the bullshit. They're all against me. I'm guilty until proven innocent. To the masses, that's not true. And I'm going to give Jones his due respect. He is guilty until proven innocent when we hear bad things about him. Because how could we not, with so many instances of him fumbling in life? In his personal life, not in the cage. Now, he said it's unfortunate that the false news spread. Yeah, I read that already. Jones is scheduled for an appearance on July 17th. So in 2 days, he's going to be informed of the charges, and then there'll be some kind of plea deal. Now, does this put the Stipe Miocic fight in jeopardy? If he's jailed for 9 months, it definitely does. But I'm going to tell you guys, I think Jon Jones is going to get off because I don't feel like the evidence is that strong. And here is why. We're going to watch this video. And you're going to tell me, okay, with this video, it gets weird, right? Because this is seemingly him after getting mad, yelling, freaking out, and getting in her face, grabbing her phone, threatened to sue. This is his interaction with the drug testers that day. Supposedly, this is the video he posted. So you see Jon Jones here walking out. He seems relatively calm, shirtless. You can see the 2 drug testing agents. The woman there gives him a high five. Gives him a high five. Now, is it a high five to de-escalate the situation? Maybe. Jon Jones daps up the guy and pats him on the back as he walks him out. It looks pretty calm to me. It looks pretty calm to me. 16:32 is the time. So what is that? 4 o'clock, 4:30? So Jon Jones was taking a middle of the day nap at a birthday party, I guess. And then he sees them off without much issue. What's interesting is him patting on the back, right? Like this, they high five and they pat on the back. Look, Jones, high five, pat on the back. Hey, we're good. See you later. Thanks for coming by. She gives Jon Jones a high five. And I know it's easy to say, oh, well, she was just trying to de-escalate. That seemed like a friendly high five. She turned her body to Jones too a bit. Like it didn't seem like she was terrified of Jon Jones. They're touching hands here. And this is a guy that just a couple minutes ago threatened to assault you. I get the devil's advocate side of, oh, well, she was trying to calm things down. They were just being relaxed. Like Jones could have hurt them, so they played it nice. Maybe, but it seems status quo. I don't know. We'd have to see evidence of them in the house to really know for sure. But the story is just, it's not that convincing. I'm sorry, but these claims don't make sense. Asking if they have money because he's going to sue them. Maybe he said that, but he was pissed off, grabbing the phone and then recording her. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I get why she'd be terrified of an angry Jon Jones. Then you got Jones saying he was celebrating a birthday and taking a nap. Like, I don't know. It seems like a damn mistrial to me. You get what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem like there's hard evidence. Like, I don't think Jon Jones is actually doing jail time here. I definitely don't think this is one of the heinous crimes Jon Jones has committed. He's done some messed up stuff in the past. I don't think that this falls into that level of messed up. Now, you don't see it written here, but there was a claim that Jon Jones was drunk. I don't have it in front of me, but I know that the lady also made a claim that Jon Jones was drunk. I remember that early on, and that was also said, in this video. If I would have watched the subtitles, but I wanted to show you what actually happened. That the woman supposedly claimed Jon Jones was drunk. Jon Jones claimed he was napping. He's pretty much saying, I was tired. I was celebrating a birthday. Who knows how many drinks he had? He was napping in the middle of the day with a birthday. Very weird case against Jones that I think is going to get dismissed. I don't expect this to cause prison time or anything like that, or jail time. I don't think this is going to be the reason Jon Jones doesn't fight Stipe this year. That would be if he can't get over this damn injury. That would be if the Stipe fight gets sent back a little further if Stipe gets injured and he refuses an Aspinall fight. Aspinall's defending the interim belt. I still can't even wrap my head around this, that Jon Jones is fighting Stipe. It doesn't make sense. But let's look at this tweet by Jones a couple days ago. So things got weird. He said, getting half my finger cut off at the Las Vegas airport. I remember seeing that and thinking, damn, did Jon Jones lose his finger? Like, where's the details? Nothing has come out about it. And then he says, no. Then he tags Big Seven. Stop it before it starts. Who the hell is Big Seven? It's a French page. Huh? A French page that he tagged? Maybe he was replying to a tweet, but it doesn't have listed what that tweet was. It was deleted. Jon Jones deleted all this. It's not on his Twitter anymore. Do not come my hand. Do not cut my hand, I'm assuming he means. Don't cut his hand? Did he hurt his finger at the airport? And then maybe he's thinking he's got to get it amputated or something? But no videos, no pictures, no info, no statement on this. Do not call me, he says. All right. We won't call you, Jon. It seems like these are drunken tweets or something like that. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And the fact there's no evidence of this is even weirder. Jon Jones is a strange case, man. Probable cause is Jon Jones is fucked up on a serious amount of alcohol. Because you know what? Smoking weed don't make you crazy like this. I don't know if he's smoking like salvia or something like that. Taking mushrooms and drinking beers, like some weird shit. Taking shots and snorting lines. That's more what gives the craziness factor to Jones, because I don't think it's the weed causing this. I think he's back on the booze. I know Jon Jones at one point tried to go California sober. Actually, he tried to go fully sober, but I'm sure it led him right back to California sober. He tried to quit weed, but then that just got him right back on the alcohol. It's not the first time. Since 2012, Jon Jones, he gets a DUI crashing into a lady with his Bentley. Crashes into a pregnant lady some years later and runs from the scene. Jon Jones is consistently in deep shit and really can't avoid the law. I'm not worried about this charge here, though. I think he's going to get like either a plea deal, just a fine, nothing crazy, or it's going to end up just being a case dismissed without much evidence to back what, Crystal Martinez is saying about him. But what I worry about is Jon Jones later, right, in the next few years, especially when his fighting career ends. Something that people I don't think consider with fighters is what happens to them following the fight career. Not only, physically, right, not feeling the same, I'm not as strong, I'm not as badass, whatever, but mentally, I don't have that same release of my demons anymore. Granted, Jon Jones fought like one time in 5 years, so he hasn't been getting that release, and it led him to beating up his fiance. What could happen more? And Jon Jones should be incentivized not to drink, being a professional athlete. But following this pro career, when things end and it becomes Jon Jones the civilian, not Jon Jones the cage fighter, where's it going to lead him to? I think Jon Jones may have a very dark future ahead. Now, obviously, he is a devout Christian. At least, that's what he tells the masses. You see here him talking about the Alex Pereira fight, saying that Jesus Christ is king and he's always undefeated. Everybody shall bow. And he's always said the right things, right, about God and having faith. And, Jon Jones is a great interview, right? He says everything right, but he does everything wrong. I think he needs to get into the church more than ever. I'd like to see Jon Jones, the pastor, following fighting, because if he doesn't involve himself with something like this, because I don't think he's stable mentally outside of it, he can't control these demons, I think he could fall into some serious shit, man. Drug addiction, serious assault cases, potentially a DUI again, killing somebody. I don't know, something crazy. I worry about Jones. Now, the rumors of him being gay and whatnot from my guru were fun and all, but I'm talking on some more serious notes. I'm not worried about this charge here, but it just reminds us that Jon Jones can't avoid the damn law. Like, most people never have a criminal charge. Jon Jones got plenty. He needs to get his shit right. He needs to focus on his cage fight with Stipe, focus on the recovery, the comeback. He did post on Instagram a couple weeks ago, him doing like a 500-pound squat. That was pretty badass. So we know he's training. Stay in the damn training room, Jon. Jon Jones just has this crazy in him that can't be described. It's in a small percentage of people. And thankfully, it hasn't led him to anything too horrible where he's doing serious prison time. But he needs to calm those demons, man, because he's going to lose his shit following fighting. After fighting, it's going to be harder, not easier. And he can't keep his shit now. When it all ends, the limelight's gone, and Jon Jones is, still a legend of the game, but not a mainstay in the news, not a topic of the masses anymore. He needs to find something else to give him value, man. And hopefully it's not going to be searched through with drugs, alcohol, and what have you. Hopefully it's something more meaningful. Get back in the church, Jon Jones. Become Pastor Jones. That's what I vote for. Pastor Jon Jones for 2028, when the fighting career ends, which is probably in 3 to 4 years at most. He needs to find something else to put his energy into. Good luck to Jon Jones. It's an interesting news story. I wanted to give my non-biased take. I'm going to say this. I don't think that he beat her up. I mean, we know he didn't. I don't think he assaulted her. I don't think that these are serious crimes to be worried about. I don't think this threatens the Stipe Miocic fight. I just think the Stipe Miocic fight in general is nonsensical at all. It should be Tom Aspinall. Aspinall's defended against Blades. What happens if the Stipe fight happens as an injury? He's going to stay out another year? Then you got to strip him. So I'd rather see it now. Is what it is. Guys, hope you enjoyed. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you like the video, smash the likes. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.